Morning, students. So, up to the previous session, I have explained some of the concepts about the simple equations, and I have given some introduction about algebraic expressions, equations, and corresponding terminology also I explained. So, now we are going to solve the problems from exercise 3a from your textbook. So, this is the first problem. You see, check whether the value given in the brackets is the solution or the root of the given equation or not. You have to check some value is given in the brackets here. The variable value is given in the brackets. Whether this n is equal to minus 16 is the solution of this given equation or not. You have to check. So how to check this? You have to substitute or replace this n value with the given n value. Then you have to check whether the LHS value is equal to the RHS value or not. If it is equivalent to the RHS value, then we can tell that the given n value is the solution of the given equation. Actually, in your textbook, it is given n is equal to minus 6 maybe. It is in this exercise I wrote minus 16. So I will check with this value only. Okay. Now substitute n is equal to minus 16 in the given equation. So take only LHS value. LHS is n plus 14. So in place of n, I am writing n is equal to minus 16. So minus 16 plus 14 is how much here? Actually, it is minus 2. It is minus 2. Okay. 16 minus 14 is minus 2 here. So this is also not equal to RHS value 18 here. So it is not equal to RHS value. So that's why n is equal to minus 16 is not a solution or root of the given equation. You should write therefore n is equal to minus 16 is not a solution or root of the given equation. So this is the conclusion. So as per your textbook, if I write n is equal to minus 6 in place of this, will we get this answer or not? We'll check here. So minus 6 plus 14 is how much here? Minus 6 plus 14 is LHS is equal to 14 minus 6 is 8 only. 14 minus 6 is 8 only, but here it is 18 is given. This is also not a solution for that given equation. Okay, for example, you can take another problem here. 12a plus 6 equal to 30. A is equal to minus 2. So for a is equal to minus 2, this equation satisfies or not, we have to check. Whether the LHS is equal to the RHS or not, we have to check. So in place of a, I am substituting here 12 into minus 2 plus 6. 12 into minus 2 is minus 24 plus 6. Minus 24 plus 6 gives minus 18. Okay, it is not equal to RHS again. It is actually it is given that 30. So therefore, a is equal to minus 2 is not a solution of this given equation. It is not a solution or root of the given equation. Here we are not finding any solution of the given equation. Just we are checking whether the given value is the solution or not. We are checking in this. Okay. To find out the solution, there are 4 methods are there. We will learn later. Just we are checking whether the given variable value is the solution of the given equation or not. We are checking in this problem. The next one, 3p minus 7 is equal to 15, where p is equal to 2. How to check whether p is equal to 2 is the solution or not. So take the LHS value, which is 3p minus 7. Substitute in place of p 2 here. 3 2s are 6 minus 7. 6 minus 7 is equal to minus 1. It is not equivalent to the RHS value 15. Okay. Therefore, p equal to 2 is not a solution or root of the given equation. Next, 4m minus 9 is equal to 2 by 3, where m is equal to 1. So substitute m is equal to 1 in place of m in the LHS. Take LHS. So 4 into 1 minus 9. 4 minus 9 is equal to minus 5. Again, this is also not equal to the RHS value 2 by 3. So not equal to RHS. Therefore, m is equal to 1 is not a solution or root of the given equation. That is right. Next, second problem. Up to here we checked only. Okay, next one, some statements are given in the form of words. Mathematical statements are given. You have to convert them into equation form. Write the equations for the following statement. This is the question. So what is the first one? 1/3 of a number plus 7 is 18. To understand, I am writing it in the form of a table by separating them into some words. Okay, 1/3 of a number plus 7 is 18. So now we have to convert them one by one into the form of numbers. So 1/3 means you know that 1 by 3. Half means you know that from your board mass rule it is equivalent to into a number. So a number means this is a unknown number. We can take this unknown number as a some literal factor like this, some p, a, q, x, anything you can take. I am taking p here plus 7 is means this whole expression is equal to 18. So equal to 18. Now we have converted this in the form of some equation. Write it in the form of the proper manner like this. Therefore, the equation of the given statement is 1 by 3 into p plus 7 is equal to 18. So now we can omit this into symbol and then directly you can write it as implies 1/3 of p plus 7 is equal to 18. Now this is the equation form of the given statement, mathematical statement. Next, 5/7 of a number, 5/7 of a number added to 3 gives -9. So again, I am splitting it into some words. Here 5/7 of a number added to 3 gives -9. So 5/7 means how can I write this? 5 by 7. Of means into a number I am taking it as this is unknown number. So I am taking it as a literal factor like this a here. So now it is added to, I am writing it plus 3 gives means we can write in this place equal to minus. Now it is converted into equation which is 5/7 of a plus 3 is equal to -9. So simply you can write like this also by omitting into here. Okay, 5/7 of a plus 3 is equal to -9. So this is second one. Next, twice a number divided by 3 minus 2 gives 7. So split it into words. Twice a number divided by 3 minus 2 gives 7. How to write this? What is the meaning of twice? Meaning of twice is 2 times. 2 times means 2 into a number p. Twice means remember that twice is equal to 2 times. Twice means 2 times of a number. Thrice, T-H-R-I-C-E. Thrice means 3 times of a number. You remember it. Okay. 4 times just they will write 4 times only directly. But twice and thrice you can remember that as it's 2 times and 3 times. So here twice we can write 2 into a number I am taking which is unknown number I am taking it as a p divided by division 3 minus 2 gives means is equal to 7. So now it is converted into equation. Write it in the proper form. 2 into p divided by this twice of p divided by 3 minus 2 gives 7. So write it properly. 2 into p means 2p divided by 3 we can write as 2p by 3 like this. You can write in the form of a fraction. You can write it is 2p by 3 which is nothing but 2/3 of p also. Okay, minus 2 is equal to 7. This is the required equation. Next, 4 less than 2/3 of t is 21. First you take 2/3 of t because you have to subtract some 4 from this value. Okay, take this first. 2/3 of t which is 4 less is 21. Like that you can write. 2/3 means 2 by 3 of t means into t minus 4. You have to subtract 4 from this value. This total expression, from this total expression which is 2/3 of t, you have to subtract 4. So this, after subtracting, this expression value is equal to 21. So now 2/3 of t minus 4 is equal to 21. So this you can write it as 2 by 3 into t minus 4 is equal to 21. Okay, just you have to understand the meaning first, then you can convert into equation. Next, 8 subtracted from 3 times c is 4. First you take 3 times c. From this you have to subtract 8. So you can write like this. 3 times of c, 8 is subtracted from this one. So that you can write minus 8 is equal to 4. So which is 3 into c, 3 times of c means 3c minus 8 is equal to 4. 3c minus 8 is equal to 4, which is 8 subtracted from 3 times of c is equal to 4. Okay. Next, you should not write it as 8 minus 3c. You are subtracting 8 from 3c. That's why you should write 3c first. You should not write 8 minus 3c. That is wrong. Okay. Remember, if you take away 9 from 9 times z, you get 54. If you take away means, taking away means removing means subtraction. Okay, so how much you have to subtract? 9. From which? 9 times of z. From 9 times of z, you have to, if you subtract 9, you will get 54. Means you can write, first you can write this word 9 times of z. So from this you have to taken away the 9. So you can write it as minus 9 use 54. You will get 54. Getting means which is equal to 50. So which is 9z minus 9. 9z minus 9 is equal to 54. If you take away 9 from 9 times of z, you will get 54. So this is the meaning of equation. Okay. Next, third one. Write the following equations in the form of statements. This is reverse process. Just you can write the given equations in the form of statement. Reverse. So you can use your own words also, but meaning should be same. So 9 plus 9 equal to 13. How can I write this? Sum of n and 9 gives 13. This is a simple way. Okay. If you add 9 to a number, that gives 13. Like that also we can write. Okay. Now second problem, which is 4p by 7 plus p gives 15. So this you can write in the form of, see the first numerator is 4 times of p. What is meant by 4p here? 4 times of p is divided by the sum of 7 and p gives 15. So like that you can convert this in the form of statement. 4 times of p is divided by the sum of 7 and p gives 15. So this is the second problem. The next 8m minus 4 is equal to 16. It's also very easy. So we can write it as 4 less than 8 times of m is 16. 4 less than 8 times of m is 16. So like that you can write. You can use your own words. Next, here it is 4x by 5 minus 7 equal to 0. How can I write this? 7 subtracted from 4/5 of x is 0. 7 subtracted from 4/5 of x is equal to 0. Like that you can write. Okay. Next, this is very easy. 5 times of x is equal to is minus 20. 5 times of x is minus 20. The next one, x by 3 equal to 5 by 6. So how can you write this? This is also very easy. 1/3 of x gives 5 by 6. 1/3 of x gives 5 by 6. So this is the sixth. Next, fourth one, write an equation for the following situation. So these are also converting the statement into equation only. Some problematic statements are given here. Okay, situational statements are given here. So Nikhil, who has 6 video games, has half as many games as Raj. Nikhil, who has 6 video games, which is equivalent to half as many games as Raj. Now you don't know how many games Raj has. Okay, let it be taken it as that the number of games of Raj equal to x. So half of the games of Raj means, how can you write this? Half as many games as Raj. How can you write this? Half of the x. Half of the x. So half of the games of Raj we can write as 1 by 2 of x, which is half of x. This is equivalent to the 6 video games who have Nikhil. Okay, who has 6 video games by Nikhil. So this half of x is equal to 6 because Nikhil, who has 6 video games, has half as many games of as Raj. We can write as half of x is equal to 6. Okay, so now this equation you can write as x by 2 is equal to 6 also by multiplying this. So this is the answer for that. Okay, how many games Raju is having? In that, half of the value is nothing but equal to the 6 video games of Nikhil. So that is the problem. Okay. Next, the 345 students who listed badminton as their favorite sport means how many students are there who is having their favorite sport as badminton? 345 students are there. This number, okay, the students who listed badminton as their favorite sport were these students, and that means this 345 is 13 less than this 345 is 13 less than 2 times the number of students who listed basketball as their favorite sport. Who listed basketball as their favorite sport. So you know what is the number of students whose favorite sport is basketball? We don't. So the number of students whose favorite sport is basketball, we can take it as x because this is unknown value. Okay. So 2 times of this number means 2x we can take. 2 times of this means we can take 2x. 2 times of number of students whose favorite sport is basketball is, we can take it as 2x. So from this, if you subtract 13 less than this 2 times of number, if you subtract 2 times of this number, if you subtract 13 from this is equivalent to 340. So that's the problem given. So directly you can write it as 13 less than 2 times of the number of students whose favorite sport is basketball is equivalent to the number of students whose favorite sport is badminton. It is 345 given. This is the problem. Okay. First you have to understand the meaning of the sentences. Then you can convert directly without writing all these steps. I wrote all these steps to understand. If you don't know when I am explaining, you can read these sentences and then also you can understand. Okay. So now it is equivalent to the 2x minus 13 equal to 340. So this is the actual answer we have to write. Okay. Next. Next one, Garima's marks of 82 in her English. In her English, she got 82 marks. This marks was 36 points less than twice the marks in her science test. We know how many marks she got in the English, which is 82. This number is 36 points less than the twice the marks, means 2 times of the marks you got in the science test, but you don't know how many marks you got in the science test. So let it be taken it as, let the Garima's marks in the science test is equal to x. So twice the marks of science test is how much? Then it will become as 2 times of x. Okay. From these marks, if you subtracted 36, means this is 36 points less than this marks, which is equal to the 82 is given. This is nothing but the marks in English. So 36 less than it twice the marks of science test. How can I write this? 2x minus 36, which is equivalent to the marks which Garima got in the English, is equivalent to the 82. So since the Garima's English marks, which are 82, are 36 less than the twice the marks of the science test, you can write this in the form of equation as 2x minus 36 equal to 82. Okay. So this is the answer. Next, Siddharth rode the roller coaster 7 times, which was thrice as many times as he rode the Ferris wheel. How many times he rode the roller coaster? 7 times. This is equivalent to, this 7 is equivalent to, what he is given, which was thrice as many times as he rode the Ferris wheel. But we don't know how many times Siddharth rode the Ferris wheel. Let it be taken it as x. Number of times, the number of times Siddharth rode the Ferris wheel, we can take it as x. Twice of this means thrice. Thrice of this means what? 3 times of it. So this is equivalent to the 7, which was thrice as many times as the rode the Ferris wheel, means this 3x is equivalent to the 7 times. So that's what the answer of this problem. Okay, since the number of times Siddharth rode the roller coaster, which is 7 times, is equal to the 3 times of the number of times of he rode the Ferris wheel, which is 3x, the equation you can write it as 3x is equal to 7. It's a simple problem. Just you have to understand the meaning of the sentence. Next, it's also very easy. The sum of 2 consecutive numbers is 23. First, we have to know about the meaning of consecutive numbers. Consecutive numbers means 2 side-by-side numbers. If you take natural numbers or integers, for example, if you take 3, what is the consecutive number of 3? The side number, it is nothing but 1 more than this one, which is 4. 1 more than this. What is the consecutive number of 4 here? 1 more than this. This is 5. What is the consecutive number of this 5? 1 more than this is 6. So if you generalize, if I take some x number, what will be the consecutive number of x here? X plus 1. Okay, x plus 1. If you take x plus 1, what will be the consecutive number for this? X plus 2. Because x plus 1 plus 1, this gives x plus 2. Yeah, like that, x plus 3, x plus 4 will be there. So, but we want only 2 numbers which are consecutive numbers. So always you can take the consecutive numbers in the general form as x comma x plus 1. X comma x plus 1. So like this you can take. One more model also you can take. If we take x minus 1 comma x also, these two are also consecutive numbers. Because if you take 4, the previous number, if you want to take, you have to subtract 1 from this. So this number I am taking it as x. Then the previous number will be taken it as x minus 1. So now x minus 1 and x also can be taken as the consecutive number. So this also you can take, but it is easy for you because it is having plus sign. It is easy for you to indicating it as consecutive number. Okay. So what is given? The sum of 2 consecutive numbers is 23. So these two are I am taking as consecutive. So let the 2 consecutive numbers are x comma x plus 1. These are side by side numbers. So therefore the sum of 2 consecutive numbers x plus 1 is equal to 23. Now you can add these two. This is 1x, this is 1x. 1 plus 1, this is 1x. This is also 1x. If there is no number in front of the x, you can take it as x 1x. So 1 plus 1, 2x. So 2x plus 1 is equal to 23 is the equation. So now you can take it as the 2x is equal to 23 minus 1 also. Okay, you will get 2x is equal to 22. So we can stop here also, because he is asking only the statement of converting this, how it looks only you can write 2x plus 1 is equal to 20. So this is the conversion of given statements into equations. So up to here exercise 3a is completed. The next session I am going to explain the finding the solution of given equations in 4 methods. This is very important, so we have to learn the procedure of different methods which we are going to use to find the solutions of the given equation. Okay, good day all of you.